The operations of Stanley Park Enterprise Limited, short-term employment contracts, and spending on Tobago's carnival are only some of the questions THA Minority Leader Kelvon Morris informed were posed to the executive, but to date, no answer has been received. He noted secretaries continually defer questions or are absent when questions are to be answered. Top of the list was Secretary of Infrastructure, Quarries and Urban Development, Trevor James.
There's over 6 questions that this secretary refuses to answer. That is culprit number 1. Culprit number 2 is none other than the Honorable Chief Secretary himself. This Chief Secretary is one that continues to disregard his duty to the people of Tobago by not answering the questions. We have the Chief Secretary not answering over 9 questions.
Mr. Morris said some questions have remained unanswered for 2 years. Further, the minority leader informed he received a correspondence from the Assembly legislature dated December 8th, which he described as a disingenuous act of the THA.
They're saying to me that there's a precedent that will show that sittings held in December are usually considered special sittings, where Christmas greetings are extended to members of Parliament as well as members of Tobago House of Assembly. In this regard, the presiding officer has approved to have all questions to secretaries deferred to the 26th sitting of the Tobago House of Assembly scheduled for January 2024.
Describing the decision as a ploy to further defer questions, Mr. Morris shared an example of a sitting in December 22nd, 2022.
The most recent precedent would be that questions were dispensed of and dealt with in the December sitting. And you have to ask yourself, why would this administration mislead the House? Why would they mislead Tobagonians to believe that we don't deal with questions when last year, just last year, it's not even to say it's 10 years ago, where you might say they didn't remember, but just last year, we dealt with questions.
The minority also called into question the actions of the presiding officer, who he stated has been inconsistent in her actions within the Assembly legislature. Carissa Douglas, TTT News.